Today, we're diving into the story of Queen Mary I of England, better known as Bloody Mary. Who was she? Why does she have such a creepy nickname? And what was her life like? Stick around because we're about to find out. Mary Tudor was born on February 18, 1516, to King Henry VIII and Queen Catherine of Aragon. Mary was their only child who survived past infancy, which was a huge deal because her dad, King Henry VIII, really wanted a son to take over the throne one day. So let's talk about Mary's parents. Who were they? Her mum, Catherine of Aragon, was first married to Henry VIII's elder brother, who passed away at a young age. He was king prior to Mary's father. When Mary's uncle passed, Henry VIII became king and married his brother's widow, and Mary was the surviving child from King Henry and Catherine of Aragon. Her mum, Catherine, was super Catholic and raised Mary to share her strong faith. But her dad, Henry VIII, eventually broke away from the Catholic Church because he wanted to divorce Catherine. Why? To marry Anne Boleyn, Mary's stepmother, and hopefully have a son. After her dad divorced her mum, Mary's life went downhill fast. She was declared illegitimate, which meant she lost her royal status, and she was separated from her mum. Imagine losing your family and your place as a princess, for it to make space for the next queen for your father and their children. Henry did not have a son with Anne, however he did with his third wife, whom they named Edward, which made things even harder for Mary because now he was the heir to the throne, pushing Mary into second place before her stepsister Elizabeth. Mary didn't have the best relationship with her half-siblings. She and her younger half-sister Elizabeth, yes, that's the famous Queen Elizabeth I, had a lot of tension because they were on opposite sides of religion and politics. Elizabeth was Protestant, while Mary was a devout Catholic. And Mary's younger half-brother, Edward VI, didn't help matters. He tried to keep Mary from practicing her Catholic faith while he was king. But then, in 1553, things changed. Edward died, and Mary fought to claim the throne. She became England's first queen to rule on her own. Pretty impressive. However, her reign quickly became controversial, and her reign cut short by her unfortunate death. So why is she called Bloody Mary? It's because Mary wanted to bring England back to being a Catholic country, and she wasn't afraid to get harsh about it. She ordered the execution of around 300 Protestants who refused to change their religion. That's why people gave her the nickname Bloody Mary, following in her father's footsteps of executions if they didn't give her what she wanted. Despite her harsh reputation, Mary did some good things too. She strengthened England's navy, which later helped her sister Elizabeth defeat the Spanish Armada. And she was the first woman to rule England in her own right, paving the way for queens like Elizabeth I and Victoria. But Mary's reign didn't last long. She died in 1558, and her sister Elizabeth became queen. Meaning all three of Henry VIII's surviving children ruled at some stage. However, the legacy of the children was not passed on after this, as all three siblings died before having children. Mary's story is one of triumph and tragedy. She was a trailblazer as England's first reigning queen, but her decisions left her with a pretty scary reputation. Love her or fear her, Mary Tudor's story is unforgettable. If you're liking our history stories, please subscribe for more echoes of the past. Got a favorite queen or king you'd like us to cover next? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.